welcome you guys. Happy Tuesday. Excuse me while I try to, there, stopwatch, ready? You don't need anything today for core class. It's going to be all body weight. And we're going to go 2 times through each exercise, as many reps as possible in 1 minute. So it's going to be a constant 10 minutes, and then we're going to get a rest, and then we're going to come back and we're going to repeat it. So again, constant. I'm not going to give them as I'm going to give them as a preview, I guess, however I want to say it. I'm going to give you it right before we do the next exercise, okay, just so that we can get going. Again, you don't need anything. Grab a mat and some water and start marching in place. Can't hear me, let me know. So if you just joined, it's as many reps as possible, 60 seconds. And it's going to be a constant 10 minutes, and then we're going to repeat that. Go ahead and heel taps. As for all of the exercises, I'm going to give you them right before we're going to do them. And then with that being said, I'll also give alternatives as we're going through each exercise. Take right elbow to left knee and vice versa. Good, last one each side. Step the feet super wide, right arm up and over. Left arm up and over. Continue. Last one each side. And go ahead and rest. Bring it down to your mat. All right, our first movement. We've got high and low boat. So we're here up in our high boat, right? And then we're gonna lower and lift. I'll give alternatives, 3, 2, and 1. So we're starting here. We're gonna lower and bring it back to boat. Lower, bring it back to boat. Option is to stay right here in boat. Another option is to lower one leg down, okay? So remember, this is a 60-second, as many reps as you can get. Make sure that those shins are still parallel to the ceiling. We've still got 30 seconds, so our next movement is a simple lift or a simple crunch. So we're gonna come all the way down to the mat, not right now. We're gonna come all the way down to the mat, hands behind the head, snapping the belly button in and down so that the lower back kisses the mat, and then comes back up. Keep breathing. We've got 10 more seconds here before we go right into those crunches, those lifts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down, hands behind the head. Snap that belly button down and in. Down and in. So if you can see right now, if you're taking a peek, I'm not crunching and making a funny noise with my voice. Right? Just snapping the belly button in, my neck is still long. Cradling my head with my thumbs, or my neck with my thumbs. Just snapping the belly button down and up, down and up. We still got about 25 seconds here. Our next movement is a single leg jackknife. So we're gonna go straight legs. Okay, bringing one leg up at a time, coming into a V. One leg up at a time, bringing hands to feet. 10 more seconds, I'm gonna go right into that one so you can see. We're up and back down, up and back down in 3, in 2, and in 1. Here we go. Option, bend the knee and extend. Bend the knee and extend. The belly's already burning. Halfway there. So our next movement is a sit-up. I'm going to give alternatives, and I'm also going to give an option to make it a little bit tougher. So just know that we're going to a form of a sit-up next. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant those feet. Come on up to a full sit-up. So I don't care if your hands are behind your head, across your chest, okay, way up in the air. We're going to add on, you can go butterfly. So if you can see, the bottoms of my feet are together, and I'm coming up to touch. Option, so maybe just come up halfway and lower. Another option is to hook your feet underneath the couch, a chair, a desk, something. Continue. About 10 seconds left. We have penguins next. If you haven't done them, you'll peek up right when we're about to begin. Bottoms of the feet are going to kiss the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Bottoms of the feet down and tap each ankle. Nice long neck. Reaching with the fingertips towards the ankles, towards the toes. If it bothers your neck, have one hand behind. Okay, and then I will tell you when we're halfway done so that you can switch. Switch hands is what I meant. 3, 2, halfway. If you did a single arm for holding to hold your head, go ahead and switch. About 10 seconds left. So we're going to go into hundreds. Pilates 100s. So legs are going to come up to 90 degrees. Palms are going to face down towards the mat right by your sides. 3, 2, and 1. We're here and we're pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. If that bothers your neck, considering we just had it up for penguins, bring the head, neck, and shoulders down. Otherwise, keep them up and pulse, pulse, and pulse. Whoop. Halfway. About 20 seconds. So our next movement, we've got simple bicycles. Hands are going to go behind the head, extending one leg out at a time. 10 seconds till we get there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands behind the head, and bicycles. So I'm not going to specify. If you want to go traditional bicycles here, continuously moving both legs, straightening out one leg if you prefer, that's up to you. Right around halfway. Sorry, continue, I was just speaking. 7 seconds, we're gonna go into a bridge. So we're gonna bring those feet down to the ground. 3, 2, 1, hands by the hips, and we gently lift the hips, the glutes. If this is not enough for you, you can go into a single leg. You can also choose to just hold up top. We're halfway there. So we've got 2 more exercises. We're coming in on minute 8. We're going to flip it over to a high plank. Hands are gonna kiss the mat. Feet are gonna be about hip width apart. Okay, and we're gonna hold. Toes or knees, I don't care, that's up to you. Do what's best for you in your workout. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and flip it over. And find that high plank. Holding here. Looking straight down between your hands, you can always also choose to come down to the knees. Continue, please. I'm just deleting a few comments here. Good. Continue to hold. About 15 seconds left. Now I'm going to show you this next movement, this last movement. Don't go here, but I'm going to start. Okay, we're on our elbows and our forearms, and we're going to do a shifting plank, forward and back. To answer your probably thought question, all right, come on down. Shifting plank or holding on the knees. Okay, to answer your question probably that's in your head, no, we're not finishing with a plank today. We're not doing a plank finisher because we're going to be doing a total of 4 minutes of plank. You do not need to add that in. Option to come down to the knees. Hold it, you guys. I'm shaking with you. Keep going for 15 seconds. 13, 12, 11. Let's hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. And done. Take a full rest, you guys. And yes, we have one more round. How are we doing? So you've seen the movements once, you've done them once. We know some of the modifications, we know some ways to make them a little bit tougher. Again, it's your workout, it's completely up to you. We have another about 40 seconds of rest. I'm going to give you a full minute and a half in between sets, considering it's a 10-minute full round. One more. So I'm going to run through them again just verbally. We've got a high and a low boat. We've got crunches or we call them belly snapbacks. There we go. Single leg jackknife, okay, or single leg V-up, however you want to look at it. And then we've got a butterfly sit-up. I'm going to leave it at that till we get there so that I don't confuse you and so you don't have all these different ones in your head. We're going to start with high and low boat in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and lean back, find that boat. So again, I'm in high right now. I'm going to go low and back up to high. Or you can simply hold here. Good. I'm going to hold in high for just a moment. Again, you guys, so this is as many reps as possible in that minute, right? That does not mean that you have to complete the full minute, right? It's as many as you can get with good form, okay? About 10 seconds to go, and then we're going to go into those crunches or those lifts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the ground. Hands behind the head, snapping that belly button in and back. In and back. So my gaze is looking at the ceiling the entire time, okay? I'm not looking forward or crunching my chin to my chest. Neck is long. All I'm doing is bringing my low back down to the mat and then up. Down to the mat and then up. About 20 seconds, you guys, and then we're going to go into those jackknives. Three, two, one. Straighten out the legs, and we're up and back down. Okay, you can take your time on these. They don't have to be super fast. Or again, like I said before, knee grabs. And down. Knee grabs. And down. Halfway there. About 10 seconds and we'll go into that sit-up or butterfly sit-up. Three, two, one. Here we go. I'm going to go butterfly right off the bat. My bottoms of the feet are together. Or the bottoms of my feet are together. So after this one, you guys, we've got penguin. So bottoms of the feet kiss the mat. Ball hip width apart. And we reach hands to ankles. I like to place my hand behind my head. Totally your call. Continue, we've got about 10 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. My left hand is behind my head. My right hand is reaching for now, okay? And then I'm going to tell you when you're halfway if you're choosing to have a hand behind like I am. I should specify too, that does not mean that you're only working on the right side. You're still crunching and still reaching, quote unquote, I guess, to the left side with that elbow. Switching arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching arms. So our next two, we've got hundreds and bicycles. Hundreds again, legs are up at 90. We've got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs are up at 90. Hands are right down by the sides and we're pulsing. Pulsing. Straight legs if you choose. Head, neck, and shoulders up if you can. If it bothers your neck, please bring it down. I prefer your head to be down rather than you hurt your neck. However, lower back is pushed down to the mat. Push down as far as you can go. So it's going to activate our lower belly as we're going. 20 seconds. And then we go right away into those bicycles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into those bicycles. I'm choosing to do like a traditional bicycle. Okay, keeping both knees pretty bent. You can choose to go straight leg, but just where my muscles are right now, I'm not straightening out my legs. 9 are sore. Halfway. Again, as many reps as possible, you guys. I'm taking a breather. You can always come back. The full 60 seconds. Give what you can. 10, 9 before we go into bridges. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into those bridges. And then last but not least, we've got our 2 plank finishers. So we're going into that high plank next. And then we're going to go into that shifting plank right after on the forearms. About 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it on over. Meet me in a high plank. Toes or knees. Again, please take a rest if you need it. So you can rest on those knees if you're on the feet for the whole time. You can rest in child's pose. Do whatever you need to do, you guys. Doing awesome. We've got a minute and a half left of your workout. Ooh, I'm shaking. We got it, you guys. Stick with me. Whatever option that you choose, we've got it. Stick it out. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm down on my elbows for that shifting plank. If you need a breather, push it back to a version of a child's pose and then come right back up into that shift. If you're on your knees, you're not necessarily going to get a shift. Okay, so just hold the knees. Okay, if you would like a little bit of more of a rest, I suppose, you can go into a dolphin. Okay, or you can hold. So close, you guys. I know we're burning 20 seconds. Maybe the knees. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down to the belly. Before we stretch, take a breather. You guys did awesome. I'm exhausted. All right, hands by the chest. Go ahead and press up. Straight arms, shoulders roll back. Stretch out the core. Oh, press it all the way through to child's pose. Pull it up the tabletop and take your right arm, thread it all the way underneath that left. Shoulder stretch. Good, switch sides. Press it up to kneeling. Let's get a little bit more shoulders. And switch. Shake it out. If you need one more of the up dog positions just to stretch out, do so. Otherwise, you guys have a fantastic, let's see, what day is it? Tuesday. So I want to see you guys till next week for classes. We will have a few recorded that are posted on Thursday and Friday as the TLF staff is off for the holiday. So have a wonderful holiday, safe holiday, and we will see you next week.